Hi and welcome. Shannon here with Flourishing Essence, and I wanted to hop on real quick and share an oracle reading with you. And happy Halloween for those of you who celebrate Halloween. Today's October 31st, and this first deck is going to be the Sacred Crystal Codes, and this is number 30 for this auspicious day. And it's a beautiful day today. It's a little chilly. It's a little bit misty. Now, this is number 30, and this is the one I pulled. Number 30, and this is Awaken, right? Awaken. This crystal grid reminds you that you are the personification of divinity and strength. The teacher shows up when the student is ready. Be open to signs and synchronicity. Spend some time contemplating this grid and be open to the intelligence of your body to decode and receive the messages. There are many layers of healing and transmissions contained on this grid for your awakening. The sacred geometry of the Tree of Life represents your true potential. It forms the key to the universe's original creation, the only reality that enables the fulfillment of one's destiny and true potential. This crystal grid is composed of rose quartz as the main crystal of the grid, speaking directly to your heart chakra, dissolving emotional wounds, fears, and resentments, and circulating the divine, loving energy throughout the entire aura. Reawakening the heart to its own innate love, it provides a deep sense of personal fulfillment and contentment, allowing you the capacity to truly give and receive love from others. This is the first step in your awakening process. Supporting crystals are hematite and Lemurian points. And that's awakening number 30. Oh, that's a great card for today. And that's from their Sacred Crystal Codes from Patricia Misakian. Oh, and congratulations to our beautiful climate and our rainforests in Brazil. Now, this one is going to be our Priestess of Light Oracle. And this is tuning into the energy. What are we sharing at this time? A snapshot of energy in this space. Power over difficulty, reclaiming your power, number 32. You can see that one. It's a great card. There's lots of energy in reclaiming your power. It's being assertive, balancing your power, not over, not under, but balancing, right? With your authenticity and yourself. So I'm going to read from the book, number 32, and that's balancing your power. So I've got reclaiming your power, power over difficulty. This card brings you a warning that there are situations, people, or patterns in your life threatening to take over. The snake can be venomous, tempting, or even strangling. This card is an important reminder to be honest with yourself and investigate your relationships and your daily activities to determine what may be harmful or dishonoring or even be consuming you. If someone is bringing a toxic energy to your life, it may be necessary to let that person go or at least reduce your exposure dramatically. If a situation seems to be suffocating you or sapping your sense of freedom and enthusiasm, it's time to rethink your motivation for remaining engaged. And if you're feeling building resentment for a job or personal task, this card is telling you to learn how to bring more conscious joy to the experience or even exit it altogether. Also, be mindful of all your own personal patterns. Consider the causes of your making and the results they're creating. You don't want to become the snake that eats its own tail, consuming your own life force and sabotaging your own desire to move forward. Yet, always remember the indomitable strength of your inner spirit and true life force, represented here by the two swans, who, in spite of their gentle beauty, are very powerful creatures, capable of striking anything that attacks. You have that power as well, and this card is telling you to strike out at your own self sabotaging patterns and to break free from any other limiting influences holding you down. Becoming conscious and courageous in your ongoing choices. You have the power now. And the affirmation for this card reads, I release toxic people and patterns from my life. I empower myself in my choices and in my relationships. And so it is. That's a beautiful card, and that's the Priestess of Light from Sandra Ann Taylor. Let's see, turn this way. So that's one of the things that I do in the morning. I start my day, have my coffee and my water. I step outside and I get re-energized. I calibrate my energy into the hertz, and then I'll pull my oracle cards. I'll do some journaling. I'll bundle up if it's chilly and sit outside and journal for a little bit. And the other thing I have is I refer to my goddess books. And it's just bringing in the energy of the sacred feminine and leaning into magic and inspiration of the goddess, exploring the wisdom and the power of the divine feminine in the world. So for today, I have bookmarked. It's October 31st, and it says Halloween in various locations. And the general themes are protection, divination, peace, and the upcoming cycle of winter. Symbols are pumpkins, gourds, traditional Halloween fare. Um, In Scotland, Nickniven is the crone goddess of Samhain, which is the predecessor of modern Halloween festivals. Nickniven governs the realms of magic and witchcraft and also represents the imminent onset of winter. So, some traditions from the magic and Celtic traditions for this New Year time, when the veil between the worlds grows thin and spirits can communicate with the living. Follow the usual customs of carving a pumpkin or a turnip for protection and to illuminate the way for family spirits to join you in the celebrations. We celebrate multiple days. The 31st, we celebrate November 1st, 2nd, into the 3rd. In the Druid tradition, Samhain was a time to rectify any matters causing dissent. Nickniven provides the magical glue for this purpose. Take a white piece of paper on which you've written the reason for anger in a relationship, then burn it in a hallowed fire source, the pumpkin, candle, or ritual fire, and do so safely so that nothing is injured, no one is hurt, no fires are started. It's a safe space. And as you do, ask Niven to empower the spell and destroy the negativity completely. To inspire Niven's wisdom or magical aptitude within, enjoy a traditional Halloween fare. Apple pie, for example, sparkling apple cider, root crops to provide solid foundations and protection while magical creatures are afoot. So that was from 365 Goddesses by Patricia Telesco. It's a great book, and I tune in every day. And tomorrow is going to start the 1st of November, so we'll start a new monthly cycle. And the next one is for Goddesses for Every Day by Julie Lohr. This is a great book. This one is October 31st is Arian Rod, and it's portals. So this is a Welsh sorceress whose name means silver wheel. She's surrounded by women attendants and lived on an isolated coastal island. Her seasonal counterpart is Olwen, whose name means golden wheel. So Olwen's time is the spring equinox, when the length of the day begins to grow. Arianod's power is greatest at nights, and it grows longer during the celebration of the Celtic New Year. Beautiful and pale of complexion, Arianrod was the most powerful of the mythic children of the Celtic mother goddess Danu. She was keeper of the Wheel of the Stars, a symbol of time that was also seen as the Wheel of Fate, which turned at the portal between the visible world and the unseen. So the castle of Arianrod is the constellation Corona Borealis, whose name means the Northern Crown. The Welsh saw the stars of this constellation as Arianrod's home in the sky, where the dead went between incarnations. Arianrod is a guardian of the gates of immortality, and she wields the magic of living outside of time and passing through the veil between the seen and the unseen realms. This time of the year is set aside to honor the dead and pay attention to manifestations of the thinning veil. So that's a journal prompt here, a contemplation, and it says, I am open to guidance from the unseen realms and seek portals through which I can access this guidance. And as a caveat, I also add in that it's high vibe energies that are sacred from source and safe, the divine feminine and divine masculine balance, new paradigms of joy and love and gratitude. So I'll do another card pull. In about an hour, I'll hop back on and I'll have a different deck or two, and I'll do another reading for you. So be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified when I go live again. We'll talk soon. Ciao for now.